Good evening, boys and girls, and welcome to another reading We Make Good Night Stories. This evening we should be reading two books, both octopus tales. The first, TICKLY Octopus by Ruth Galloway, and the other, also an octopus by Maggie, Tokuda-Hall and Benji Davies. Remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Let's begin our adventures. TICKLY Octopus by Ruth Galloway. Down in the ocean, among the swirling seaweed and the colourful coral, lived a tickly octopus. He had 8 twisty twirly tentacles and he loved to use them to tickle. When Octopus tickled the little fish, they jumped and jiggled and wriggled and giggled. They thought tickling was wonderful fun. But most of the creatures found his tickling tiresome. Octopus tickled Starfish and made her squirm. "Stop it," she squeaked. Octopus tickled the clickety-clackety crab and he tripped and tumbled into the sand. "Go away," he snapped. "But I'm a tickly octopus and I'm really good at tickling," said Octopus sadly. And he swam off to tickle the wriggly, giggly fish again. One day Octopus saw Oyster snoozing among the seashells. He couldn't resist giving her just a teeny tiny tickle. But Oyster woke with a jump and dropped a precious pearl. Ping, bip, bong. It bounced over the rocks and was swept away by the current. "Oh no," gasped Octopus. Poor Oyster was very upset. "Sorry," said Octopus. "I'll get it back for you." Octopus raced through the water with a whoosh and a swoosh. "Whee," he thought. "I never knew I could be so super speedy." Whoosh. Octopus followed the pearl as it tumbled down to the bottom of the sea. "Wow," he thought. "I never knew I could swim so deep." At last, Octopus reached the pearl, but plink, plonk, plop. Oyster's precious pearl bounced over the rocks and dropped down through a tiny gap in the ocean floor. Octopus squished and squashed and heaved and squeezed and managed to push his rubbery body through the gap. "Ooh," he thought, "I never knew I could be so squiddy." There, glinting in the darkness, was a smooth and shiny pearl, but just behind it was a fierce eel. "Ah!" squeaked Octopus. He quickly picked up the pearl and sped away. "Give me that pearl!" roared the eel. Octopus huffed and puffed as the eel chased after him. He'd swum such a long way and he was very tired. The eel was getting closer and closer. With a spurt and a squirt, a belch and a squelch, Octopus sprayed a cloud of black ink so that the eel couldn't see a thing. "Wow," thought Octopus, "I never knew I could be so inky," and he danced happily back to Oyster. Oyster was delighted to get her pearl back. "I promise I won't ever tickle you again," Octopus said. "I found lots of other things I'm good at doing too. From now on, I'm going to be a speedy, deep sea, squidgy, inky octopus. But I'll still be a little bit tickly too." Also an octopus. Every story starts the same way, with nothing. And every story needs a character. Any character you can imagine. Like a little girl.
Howdy.
Or an adorable bunny. Or better yet, an octopus. An octopus who plays the ukulele. But in order for it to be a story, and not just an octopus, that octopus needs to want something. Like a sandwich. "No cucumber, please." Or a friend. "Oh, hello."
Aloha.
Or a totally awesome shining purple spaceship capable of intergalactic travel. Yes. But that ukulele playing octopus with intergalactic dreams can't just get a shining purple spaceship from, say, the corner shop. And just why not? That'd be silly. No, you're silly. And also, that would make for a very short, very dull story. For the story to be as totally awesome as a purple spaceship, the octopus has to earn it by, say, building it. Out of fizzy pop cans and glue and string and umbrellas and glitter and waffles. I'm not quite qualified to build a spaceship. But does it smell like waffles? So that's nice. But what if the spaceship doesn't work? Then the octopus will try again, but this time with some help from an adorable bunny. Cha-cha! Bunnies, while good friends, are not rocket scientists. Not usually anyway. So the totally awesome spaceship isn't totally awesome yet, and it certainly isn't capable of intergalactic travel. It's just a big mess. Thanks anyway, chum. By now the octopus is starting to give up. The octopus feels heartbroken. As if the octopus will never ever get to go on a totally awesome shining purple spaceship and fly to other galaxies. The word you are looking for is despondent. So the octopus plays the ukulele because music is good for the heart. But as the octopus plays, a strange thing happens. The resolution to the story begins to take shape. People come to listen to the ukulele playing octopus. Friends, strangers, lots of people. And a few of those people, they're rocket scientists. It's true. Rocket scientists who don't just build rocket ships, they also play the saxophone, tambourine, trumpet and lute. So, what happens next? That's up to you. When one story ends, it's just making room for another story to begin. And whether it's a story about a little girl, an adorable bunny, an octopus, rocket scientists or a band, you've already got what it takes to make that story whole. Because every story starts with the same thing. Just a little bit of nothing. And everyone has a little bit of nothing. It's true. Well, boys and girls, what two fantastic octopus adventures. Thank you for joining me, Good Night Stories. Remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Good night, sleep tight.